Set and here we go.
Hello, I'm Abigail Darnell with Georgia Right to Life, and I'm here with Tracy Robinson, who is a filmmaker from California who has just made a fantastic pro-life documentary film. So Tracy, what really prompted you to make this film?
So I was doing video work for a pregnancy resource center in Ventura County about 5 years ago, and my friends at the pregnancy center invited me to an apologetics night, and the speaker was Alan Schleman of Stand to Reason, and he gave a clear, concise message, case against abortion. And the message really struck me, the humanity of the unborn child, the science of embryology, and the philosophy therein. And I pretty much immediately felt compelled to make a documentary film. I'd been in the film and video world for almost a decade at that point, primarily a video editor, been in documentary for a long time, and I thought, wow, this needs to be a documentary. More people deserve to see this. And so I started researching because I had no idea about Roe v. Wade. I didn't know about the truth about Planned Parenthood. I knew nothing. And so I began to discover this pro-life movement and all the stories therein. And so that's where it all started.
Well, it was very masterfully done. What would you say makes your documentary different from, say, other pro-life documentaries?
So the audience is really a on the fence audience. I like to say it's people that were in my shoes, very apathetic on the abortion issue, not really concerned about it, personally pro-life, but not wanting to enforce their beliefs onto others. So it's really not hard hitting people on the head with a message. It's really inviting them into this discovery process. So that was really my heart.
Yeah, and you did a fantastic job, I think, like showing both sides, the arguments on both sides. So very nice. You mentioned a statistic in there about women who have abortions who are churchgoers. Would you like to elaborate on that a little bit? I think there are a lot of people who might consider themselves pro-life or pro-abortion, but they're actually kind of more in the what we would call the mushy middle.
Right. So that was an epiphany I had halfway through this, was that really the target audience is Christians and people that go to church, because I learned that 4 in 10 women who've had an abortion were churchgoers in the month they became pregnant. And so I really immediately knew that the Church of Jesus Christ really are the people on the front lines of this issue, and the fact that there's so many of them that aren't educated about it, that's a need that I was really passionate about filling with this documentary. So
Yeah, and so how can people watch your film?
So they can go to matteroflife.org /watch. We have a Vimeo rental on there, and we also have an October 1st YouTube premiere coming up that they can learn about on the website. But we anticipate to go to video on demand and to do several screenings and to hopefully partner with pro-life groups to have this movie serve what they're doing. So.
Awesome.
You know, it really struck me how great a job you did balancing the two sides of the pro-life movement, and also just kind of giving an overview of a lot of different groups. You also covered an issue that's very near and dear to the heart of Georgia Right to Life people, which is the rape exception that a lot of people want to include. Georgia Right to Life is a no exceptions pro-life organization, and I thought that you handled that so well and so delicately, and yet still very tactfully and persuasively on that issue with the interview with a woman who had conceived and raped. So it was very beautifully done. Definitely would encourage folks to see the film. It's called The Matter of Life. You can find it at thematteroflife.org. And this is Tracy Robinson.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right.